Rich Image always sees a clear vision of my end product and helps me fill in all of the content along the way. Their broadcast news background brings an enormous amount of added value because they think quickly on their feet.
Rich brings that background of get it done, get it right, get it first, but he brings more than that. He brings that eye. It's really an artist's eye to a craftsman's job.
He shoots up to and beyond our expectations, and he always treats our customers with the respect that we demand.
You know, here at Arctic we deal in live satellite feeds, and the pressure's always on, and when we need somebody who's fast and reliable and can deliver on the spot, that's Rich.
He's actually a farm kid from southern Wisconsin. Grew up on a dairy farm, so he's not afraid to step in it, so to speak, to get the shots you need.
He brings the cameras, he brings the lights, he brings the talents, sometimes he brings the donuts, and whatever it is, he coordinates all of that, plus our clients, so that everybody on set knows what they're supposed to do, when they're supposed to do it, and it just zips up perfectly.
Can you actually save 15% or more by switching to Rich Image? Does a bear poop in the woods? Hi, I'm Rich. Not that kind of rich. Rich Rumpy of Rich Image Video. It's a small company that's been shooting video for over 30 years. We've had a lot of network television experience and considerable experience with dozens of America's best companies. We've shot everything from bears to boats and pavers to presidents. We do more than just shoot and edit. We try to help you through the complexities of video communication. We believe that we can provide a different angle and sometimes a more creative approach. We no longer live in a hard media DVD world. Everything has moved to computer screens, smartphones, YouTube, iTunes, or this, the revolutionary media device, the iPad. We can help you prepare a video that will be compatible with any of these devices. Video elements have become an essential part of any competitive marketing campaign. It's also the most effective way to communicate with your employees, your customers, your investors, and your clients. Nearly everything we shoot now is in high definition, and the images are stunning. But we're also gearing up with the latest video production equipment. High definition video is now being shot on cameras like this. And you're asking, why would I want to do that? Television shows and commercials are now being shot with cameras like this because of its film look. Much of that look comes from the ability to limit the depth of field. Cameras also can shoot in smaller spaces and usually with less lighting. While the camera does have the capacity to record audio, it falls far below broadcast standards, so you need a separate audio recorder. And because the processor in the camera heats up, you can only record 12 minutes at a time. If you'd like to discuss whether shooting with an HD SLR makes sense for your next project, please give us a call and we can talk it over. You've probably noticed that I'm a little out of my element out here in front of the camera. I'd much rather be peering into the viewfinder, but I thought I should put a face, such as it is, on me and my services. And now, before I shuffle off back behind the camera where I belong, I want to make one important point. I consider our relationship to be as important as the images we produce. If you have any questions, we'd love to meet you. Or just feel free to give us a call. There are times when 5 or 6 minutes just isn't enough. Educational programming often requires a longer examination of an issue. This means a lot of coordination, multiple shoot days, and extensive editing. We've helped create a child safety program that was distributed to the schools. We've also worked on a project that helped kids understand where the food in the grocery store comes from. Many associations create educational programming that helps their members, like this one that highlighted the precautions needed to stop the spread of brucellosis among America's cattle industry.
Rich and I have spent a lot of time driving down the gravel roads of rural America, working on farm programs for the ag industry. It's been a lot of fun, and I've known Rich a lot of years. He's actually a farm kid from southern Wisconsin, grew up on a dairy farm, and he's really not afraid to step in it when it comes to getting the good shots you need.
While education is very important, exercise can also be important. We spent 3 weeks shooting this exercise DVD in the wilds of Tanzania, West Africa. Not very convenient, to say the least, but the views were spectacular.